Previously on Alan Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Good riddance. Now we can do something different.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hart?
Yep.
I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
That's interesting.
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
I'm more concerned with the fact that I seem to be... Oh no, it's alright, it's alright. I've worked out where I am.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling
No.
calm?
Yeah.
Go away.
I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
That'll be very helpful. Because I've never been here before. What I was saying before I was rudely interrupted is I thought I was in the cabin by the lake again. But this is the hospital that they said should be abandoned. No, the hotel complex, that was it. But there were lights on. Remember me mentioning that? Ah, I've got my name on the door. It's quite fancy. Emerson. Engaging new book by Emil Hartman, PhD, the author of the best-selling Creative How? No, Flow. I can't read this text easily. His groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the how explained in his own words. How about I go this way, Doctor? Aha. Not that way then. This way? Yes. Good taste. Can I watch it? Oh, come on. He's got a Night Springs DVD. Oh no, it's a game, isn't it? It's a Xbox game. Oh, and an Xbox. I see. Can I not play that? I want a Night Springs game. I don't know what those are. Snacks?
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
This guy's stocky, but he doesn't look in good shape. Yeah, doing that just accentuates it, mate. I don't think I'm very scared of you. What's in here? A painter. We've got a painter with us. They've got quite a nice view. There's lots of nice views in this game. Alright, I'm coming. Haha, fooled you. That's a bear. That's odd. A hedge maze? Is that good for crazy people?
Now, Alan, from
I
past
could punch you
experience
in
with
here.
you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
Right.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams.
Where did Alice drown?
Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Well, you've certainly read up on the situation. It's a very accurate synopsis.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't
Do
ready
we?
for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's plausible, isn't it?
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a
It does.
skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Occam's razor, yeah. It's quite a nice place. I know it's a nut house, but it's still quite nice. Not looking forward to meeting other residents. It's going to be like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, isn't it? They're all going to be fucking mental cases. Is that a sundial? In tenebris cadet. Is that French? Cadet sounds French. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. Thomas Zane. In the memory of a dear friend and a poet. What are we doing here, Doctor? Oh, you want me to go and look
Never
at where
get
that thing
tired of this
isn't
view.
anymore?
Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below
Yeah.
us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice.
Yeah,
Now there was nothing but waves.
correct. That's why he's brought you
It
here, to look
seems
at that.
There's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination
imagine
is
it'd
what you
help.
work with.
Yeah?
After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Ah, that's an interesting coping mechanism. I'm going to have to remember that. Dig your nails into the palms of your hands. Oh, really clench your fists, I see. Ah. Everything's locked, isn't it, Doctor?
Come along. Let's go inside.
I don't think I like that. And there's someone in there.
Come on, spook ya. Come on.
No.
Scary bad. Yeah, bad scary.
No, he's gonna spook me. I'm not going in there. I'm going home. He literally said he was gonna spook me. I don't like being spooked. Doctor? That man wants to spook me.
Now, here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were
where
impressed
I'm
by
going
my
then.
trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Spook him.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo. Elbow strike. Ooh, yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Now, remember what I said about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Please, I don't want to be here. Can I go this way? Can I?
Alan, please. This way.
No. Don't want to. There's mentals. Want to go somewhere else. Away from the crazies. Thank you, no.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Ah! There's another one. Now, when I scanned the first QR code, I didn't notice it in post-processing, but the picture I took also had a missing sign up, and the face on that missing sign was Alan. So that was nice. Thank you. Oh wow. Is that an owl? It's a big old owl. Didn't realise they had quite that much of a wingspan, but it looks about right. And I'll have that. And I'll leave. Make a break for it. Go. Creator's Dilemma. You engage in a new book by Dr. Emil Hartman, the author of the best-selling... Oh, this is... I read this, didn't I? Isn't that what it said on the left? Oh no, the text is different. Creative Flow, his groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy and the flow, explained in his own words. Now available in bookshops across the country. Oh no, that was the bit from the bottom right. So it was all on there. Okay, never mind. I thought it was something different.
Come, Alan, this way.
Don't want to. Alright, I'm gonna have to investigate Spooker. Emerson, is it? Okay, good. What about you? Are you alright? You were singing earlier. Just gently rocking to yourself, that's fine. Oh, and you're the artist.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
Have you?
I was just
Oh,
struck
shit.
by inspiration a couple of days ago.
Fucking
Dr.
hell.
Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
This doesn't look like me. This looks like the people that are
I guess
chasing
I'd
me
better
with
start wrapping
axes.
this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Foreshadowing. I'm going to be out here tonight, aren't I? Terrible. Nope. Looks like I've exhausted my alternate routes. I'm going to have to go where the doctor wants me to go. Oh, he's fucked off. He got fed up with waiting and left. Alright. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Should I? Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialised help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask your friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and/or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' needs for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment, and this has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. I have a concern. I'm not here voluntarily. TV. That's a TV that's quite high up, so I think that's going to be our Alan Going Mental TV. The low ones are always the Night Springs ones.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And
Oh, God.
these two are the Anderson brothers. Odin
Yes,
and
from the
Thor.
diner.
They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
No, I remember them.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I think it's got dark and this place is going to turn into a hellscape.
Bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down. That's the way to forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Ugh. Where was it?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows.
That sounds like paint
That's
thinner.
not very rock and roll.
Tom
Yeah, I
just
said
lost
that.
is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Now.
So tired.
Oh.
Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
I'm gonna have to walk away from you so I can say what I've wanted to say for an hour.
The app through the window hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Well, that's a great story. Really uplifting.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. bad scene.
Can you stop now?
I am tired, man. So tired.
I guess that'll do.
I want to go home.
Yeah, same. Now that I'm far enough away from them, I can hopefully say this and not get interrupted again. I'm going to speak fast so that I get a chance to do it. Now I see why they were calling me Tom back in the very first episode. I said, why am I Tom? Why do they keep calling me Tom? Tom Zane, the other writer from the 70s. And they have finally stopped talking. Good, I can go. Who we got now? Can I talk to you?
You can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only
Spooker.
imagination. They're only in your head and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution, and then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are
Kick
funny,
you in the
but
head.
it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
That's great. You didn't have as much to say because you said it all very quickly. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, mullet time. Bullet time. Did you not want to put bullet time in Max Payne? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that you only put it in because people hassled you into doing it because it's popular? Oh well, whatever. Have you got anything else to say, dear? Have you got anything else to say? No. That's enough of that then.
Hey, Wake. Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Why don't you fuck right off?
Something's wrong. I'm
Oh.
not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Nice. I liked that. That's reminded me there were other TVs, weren't there? No. Wait, what?
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Oh, wait. No, nothing interesting. This is disorientating. Did we go out through this door? Anderson. And there's the lift. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Guess I got it right.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Oh dear.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I find that very unlikely.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Fight! Where is it?
Well,
Where are you
things
fighting?
unraveling fast, aren't they?
Can I turn this on now?
It's
No.
my storm. I'm taking it.
What we got here? Oh, right.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Okay.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practice hand on Barry's shoulder.
Oh dear.
We're on a comeback tour, baby!
Good. Hit stuff with a hammer. Keep people distracted.
Hammer's way will have its say. Rise up in their name.
Good. I hoped you'd do something like that. Only one way to go. Or is that? Nope. Again, nope. Oh, I saw
Sinclair
someone.
looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Ah.
The backstage is all yours, Tom. Seize your destiny.
That hammer. You hit her with an actual hammer.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
That's a bit aggressive, lads.
And beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
That's unpleasant.
We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal name.
Alright, fine.
My wrath will break you.
He's probably kidding, Birch. He's got a great sense of humor. Just ask Sinclair.
Oh no, she is alive. That's something. That's good. Is she bleeding?
The Elder God, scourge your light upon the dawn.
And the storm's getting worse out there. Alrighty, what's this way? I'm glad you don't have an axe now.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Fucker.
markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Oh dear.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
That's what I said. I said the phone call sounded like when someone manipulates audio.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Yeah. I like some of his pictures. The Hellhound thing.
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private
not
property,
him.
and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Probably hit you with a hammer.
I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like the Doctor more than I like the Agent. I'll say that much. The Agent's a fucking mental case.
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
I still don't remember who Mott is. If I'm meant to know who Mott is, maybe someone I didn't meet yet. That was a long time in this room.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Hi, Barry.
Seriously! Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous. I represent a celebrity.
I'm gonna have to let him out, aren't I?
Is that how you want to play it? Really? Okay, that's how we'll play it. It'll be hardball all the way. Seriously, man, I'm willing to forget the whole thing if you let me out now. Just let me out! Hey, you think I can't hear you out there? I hear you just fine. What, is this how you get your kicks, Hartman? I knew you were weird. You got that weird guy look. If you're one of those nurses, I'll double what he's paying you, okay? Do you have any idea how much I make as an agent of a best-selling writer? A lot. Is a personal...
Oh, really? So you're taking too much of a cut, is that what you're saying, Barry? Are we gonna have to renegotiate your payment? Like to zero. Come on then, arsehole, out you come.
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
Yeah, they just tried to shoot me.
That Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go,
He is.
and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Yeah, congrats. If you were carrying that when you walked in, it's not surprising someone hit you.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Nice.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Nice.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Yeah.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh dear. So, what the fuck happened?
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
But first...
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning, even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Does Alan spend a lot of time falling into water and dropping flares? Because I've seen that once already. Oh well, whatever. Whatever makes him happy, I guess. There's that black stuff again. Oh, that's what it does. Now I know. Don't like it. Problem. Not good. I got the key to this now. Oh my god, that is a tiny QTE. Is it dead? Oh no. Can I start again? I can't. Ah, bollocks. Oh no. So many left? Is that all of them? No, there's more. Do they just keep coming? I'm meant to do it and run down, is that it? I meant to start it up and then just run through. Ah, bollocks. Come on, let's go. Right, that's what I was meant to do. Shit. Problem. Now where? Oh my god, am I gonna have to use the flare I just got? Thought I was gonna be able to hang on to one, but no. Oh no. Let's take a quick break.
He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
I see. So he's like a monkey handler. Come on then, come get me. Gotta go. Oh no. Alright. Great.
Hey, come on! We gotta get going!
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I didn't get to go out here.
Al, I'm over here!
Yeah, yeah. I expect you are. Ooh. Guess we're going round that way. Anything else I might have missed? Oh, yep. Suspended. Lauren Miller, 1989. A ball and some tentacles. I see. Oh, those get on my nerves. I keep thinking those are manuscript pages. I saw one of those earlier when the doctor was showing me around. Nope. Looks like everything. Come on then, Bazza. Let's go.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry,
No.
I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Yeah. Thanks, Barry.
Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Oh dear.
Oh, geez, Al. The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Sounds like a good idea. I like that plan.